Let me describe a moment and tell me if this feels familiar. You get paid, you feel good for about a day. Bills go out, subscriptions renew, life happens, and a week later you're already mentally counting down to the next paycheck. Not because you're irresponsible, not because you're bad with money, but because your life has become expensive to maintain. Nothing dramatic, just constant. And here's the weird part. You're not even living that luxuriously. Yet somehow, your money never feels like it belongs to you. If you've ever thought, I make enough, why does it still feel tight? Yeah, this video is for you. My name is Mike, and I spend way too much time thinking about why some people build financial stability almost accidentally, while others feel trapped no matter how much they earn. If you're someone who makes decent money but still feels financially fragile, feels like your lifestyle has a high monthly maintenance cost, or suspects that wanting more is quietly making life harder, make sure to hit that subscribe button. And if this video helps you reframe money in a way that actually sticks, give it a thumbs up. It helps more than you realize. All right, let's talk about why being low maintenance is one of the most powerful and misunderstood wealth advantages there is. Here's the lie most of us were raised on. If you work hard and earn more, life gets easier. It sounds logical, but here's the thing. Life doesn't get easier when you earn more. It gets easier when your needs stop expanding. And almost nobody plans for that part. When people hear low maintenance, they imagine cheap, deprived, minimalist. Boring. That's not what I mean. Low maintenance means your happiness isn't fragile. Your comfort doesn't require constant spending. Your baseline life doesn't need upgrades to feel okay. In other words, your life works without constant input. That's the key. Here's what most people don't realize. Your life is like a machine. It has a minimum monthly operating cost. Rent, food, transportation, entertainment, convenience, emotional spending. And once that number gets high, your income stops mattering as much as you think. According to the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics Consumer Expenditure Survey, households earning over $100,000 a year spend over 95% of their income on average. Let that sink in. 6 figures, almost no margin, which means high income doesn't equal safety. Lifestyle inflation eats, raises immediately. Stress doesn't disappear. It just gets quieter. That's not wealth. That's high maintenance survival. Let's make this painfully clear. Person A needs $2,800 per month to live a life they genuinely enjoy. Person B needs $5,200 per month to feel normal. Neither is reckless, just different expectations. Both earn $6,000 per month. Person A saves $3,200. Person B saves $800. Same job, same income. One feels free, the other feels trapped. Being low maintenance doesn't just help you save, it changes how money feels. Low maintenance people experience raises as relief, savings as momentum, downtime as peace. High maintenance people experience raises as temporary savings, as fragile, downtime as anxiety. Same money. Different psychology. Here's the psychological trap. Your brain adapts extremely fast. That upgrade you were excited about, it becomes normal in weeks. And once something becomes normal, losing it feels like pain. So you don't work to get ahead anymore. You work to avoid downgrade. That's exhausting. This is where it gets really interesting. Every new desire raises your baseline, increases your financial pressure, reduces your margin for error. You don't feel richer. You feel obligated. That's the maintenance treadmill. And most people never step off. Let me tell you a real-world example. 2 friends. Same. Age. Same income range. Friend A kept life simple. Not frugal, more simple. Friend B optimized everything. Comfort, convenience, upgrades. Fast forward 5 years, one had options, one had stress. Not because of income, because of maintenance load. Now, you might be thinking, Mike, I don't want to live small just to be comfortable. Good. Neither should you. Low maintenance doesn't mean low joy. It means high signal, low noise. Things that matter stay. Everything else stops demanding rent in your head. Let's do math nobody wants to look at. Reducing your lifestyle cost by $1,500 per month. That's $18,000 per year, invested modestly over 30 years, roughly $700,000. But the real benefit? You just reduce the income required to feel safe. That's freedom math. Low maintenance people can handle job loss better, can take risks sooner, can say no more often, because their life doesn't collapse without constant income. High maintenance people are one. Disruption away from panic. Here's the uncomfortable truth. Modern life is designed to increase dissatisfaction, normalize excess, monetize convenience. So if you feel like wanting less is hard, that's because it is. You're swimming upstream. Let's get actionable, you. 1. Redefine enough. Not what's impressive, not what's expected, what actually improves your life. 2. Track emotional spending. Not amounts, moments, stress, fatigue, boredom. 3. Practice. Mild discomfort, not suffering. Just not optimizing everything. Comfort is expensive. Here's the biggest shift. Stop asking, can I afford this? Start asking, does this increase or decrease my maintenance level? That question alone changes behavior. Low maintenance doesn't just save money, it compounds. Time, energy. Focus, optionality. Money becomes a tool again, not a pressure system. Here's the quiet flex nobody brags about. Not needing much. Not chasing upgrades. Not being fragile. That's real wealth. Look, this isn't about minimalism. It's about resilience. If your life needs less to function, you need less money to feel secure. And that gap, that's where freedom lives. If you can lower your maintenance without lowering your joy, you win. I'll see you in the next one.